The most powerful kind of learning happens when it becomes part of your everyday life. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching my video. Today, I will talk about how to keep learning English without forcing yourself, how to make it feel natural and even effortless. You might think that English learning always requires discipline or willpower. But in fact, the most powerful kind of learning happens when you don't even notice it's happening. It is when it becomes part of your everyday life. Let me begin with my personal story. For the past 4 to 5 years, since the beginning of the pandemic, I've been doing a live yoga session every morning on Instagram. Of course, there were times when it was so hard, I even stopped once for a while. But somehow, I came back to it. And now, I've been doing it consistently again. Do you know why? I realized something important. It's not because I'm especially strong or disciplined. It's because I receive so much from it. Starting my day with checking in with my body and mind gives me peace, energy, and clarity. And even more than that, I get to connect with others live. So it's not just me doing yoga, it's us together. Sure, waking up early and preparing everything takes effort. But the reward is far greater than the cost. That sense of joy and refreshment is what keeps me going. In psychology, this is called the reward system. Humans are naturally wired to repeat behaviors that bring positive emotions. When something makes us feel good afterward, we don't need to force ourselves to do it again. We want to do it again. That's why some habits stay with us for years. Not because they are easy, but because the benefits feel so meaningful. Well, think about something you already do regularly, like taking a walk in the morning. Maybe you feel a little lazy before you go, but you remember how refreshed you feel afterward. So you go. Or waking up early, not because somebody told you to, but because you love the quiet time, the slow morning, the warm coffee, and the stillness. That moment becomes a reward in itself. Now, what if English learning could be the same? What if instead of thinking, I have to study today, you thought, I wonder what fun phrase I will discover today? Or maybe I will understand a little more of this movie without subtitles. Instead of focusing on the task, you are focusing on the feeling. The feeling of progress, connection, or understanding something new. That's what turns effort into flow. That's when English becomes something you naturally reach for, like brushing your teeth or stepping into the morning sun. When we connect with the emotional reward, which is the sense of clarity, connection, and confidence, learning becomes part of who we are. So, if you have been feeling like you're not strong enough to keep going, maybe it's not about being strong. Maybe it's about changing what you focus on. Ask yourself, what kind of feeling do I want to experience through English? Is there a way I can enjoy even just one small part of this process? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to try harder. You just need to honor what feels good and meaningful for you. English is not your enemy. It can be your friend, mirror, your tool for connection. So let it support you. today we explored why some things naturally become part of our lives. It's not about pushing harder, but it's about emotional benefit we receive from doing them. That's how I've been showing up every morning for my yoga live sessions. And that's how you can keep showing up for your English. Let English be something you breathe into life. Not as pressure, but as presence. Thank you so much for watching the video today. You are doing better than you think. So keep showing up, and you are already on your way. See you in the next video. Bye bye.